MEDRUNNER are doing it again. I was sent some screenshots of an exchange between two people and one of their moderators. These two people were banned simply for being given cargo by pirates. These people weren't trying to get their ban overturned, they simply wanted to know why they were being banned. But instead of politely talking to these people, the moderator came across as rude and unprofessional, which is completely in character for the candy canes. I don't know why MEDRUNNER think they can tell people what they can and can't do when not partaking in MEDRUNNER activities. As I said in the previous video, MEDRUNNER think they have the right to dictate people's gameplay, which is pathetic. It's not employment, it's a game. But that's not the worst of it. This moderator refused to provide the evidence against these two people and made a decision without talking to them before. People should have the right to have their story heard, not have a decision made before that. MEDRUNNER also expect people to memorize information from 12 documents with multiple pages within each one, something that's completely unreasonable for a game. Again, no one is being paid, not even in game. In addition to that, this same moderator states they want to protect people's privacy, which is a blatant lie considering they're known to dox people. As we've seen many times before, the candy canes rule with an iron fist. Their moderation team act like a secret police and their top brass has resorted to public naming and shaming multiple times. I experienced this myself when they made an announcement naming myself and others, which included lies to protect their image. The candy canes are a dying org and they're trying to create a monopoly. This is evident by the fact that they claim anyone who wears their armor is an imposter, but they don't own exclusive rights to that armor. Their behaviours have resulted in many medical orgs being formed. I'm even hearing rumours that some of their active members take part in piracy, and are a part of other medical orgs. Since I made the first video about the candy canes, I've been given a lot of information. MEDRUNNER have annoyed so many people that they've been infiltrated by different orgs, some of which have managed to infiltrate their inner circle. Them and their supporters claim they get hacked, but making a fake alert isn't hacking in the slightest. Lying is part of the playbook of diffusing tension and bad press. I was even accused of harassing them by making the videos, and they put a 100 mil bounty on my head for them. But they continue to dig themselves deeper and manifest lies and fake their records to improve morale. My previous videos about them go more into detail about some of this. A change of leadership is well and truly needed. The only thing they're good at is their marketing. But good marketing doesn't eliminate their many flaws that they refuse to acknowledge. After the doxing and copyright strike on Greasy Khaleesi, they doubled down and tried to play the victims. This is a classic example of narcissism. They only want the clout of running a big org, which has more spies and trolls than active members. Now, I have nothing against the normal players of this org. They likely have little to no idea about what's actually going on. I hope they can find an org that allows their talents and skills to flourish. We're seeing far too many good people have their Star Citizen experience tainted by people on power trips. This can have the unfortunate effect of ruining the game completely for them. Imagine you're a brand new player to the game. You join an org like this, and it can make you believe that all orgs are like this. I for one have uninstalled games because of similar behaviours, and I really don't want them to do that with Star Citizen. As the game gets more popular, orgs like this need to be exposed so that new players can enjoy their gameplay. The state of the game isn't the best at the moment, so these experiences add insult to injury. Being in the leadership position of any org requires humility, maturity, and most of all, you must ensure people are having fun. Standing around at attention for hours to then not do anything because of a risk of PvP isn't attractive to 99% of people. They want to feel like a cog in the wheel that helps the whole thing move. Sure, teething problems are to be expected and people make mistakes, but trying to sweep them under the rug isn't the way to go. The so-called leaders who are only in it for clout are a detriment to all orgs in this game, due to the previously stated reasons regarding the potential to ruin the game for everyone. As Star Citizen gains popularity, I worry about the future when orgs like this are given a platform by CIG. It's an unfair representation of what online gameplay is like. I am under the belief that MEDRUNNER are the true griefers in this game. Their rules and regulations directly affect people's enjoyment and it hinders their development of learning the game. Watching a movie, or doing a Discord activity while standing around in a space station is definitely not playing the game. How people tolerate this is beyond me, but I suspect it's ignorance in most cases. I really do hope people can find the orgs that prioritise their enjoyment over clout. Those are the ones that deserve to be uplifted. If you're in a position where you're disliking the game due to the so-called gameplay within these orgs, I strongly encourage you to find an org that allows you to enjoy the game that you've invested time and money in. I promise you, not all orgs are like MEDRUNNER.